Hi. So first, I just want to say thank you to our last speaker for mentioning MedUp third generation and the new Lightning product we have out, because that's from EUMETSAT, the organization where I work. So it's really nice to hear that someone's interested in it. Yeah. So first, I'll just briefly introduce what EUMETSAT is. So we are an intergovernmental organization composed of different member states and funded by different member states in Europe. And our goal is to deliver, to establish, maintain, and exploit European systems of meteorological satellites. So we deliver a lot of Earth observation data near real time, so it can be used for weather forecasts and meteorological application. And then we also have a further objective of making the data available and useful for climate research and climate understanding. So very specific, I am in the remote sensing and products division, where I work with the scatterometer. So that's a very specific instrument, and I just want to introduce it a bit. Here we have on the screen, there's no mouse, but it has 3 arms, and each arm have two antennas. So we have 6 antennas in total, and these radars, they send microwave pulses down to the side, and then we get a reflection back. And we use these 3 antennas on each side to image 2 swatches, where we get like 3 observations for each point. So why is this interesting for weather? Simple diagram. When there's no wind, the ocean is pretty flat. Most of the energy is reflected away. When we got wind, we get some backscatter from the ocean. The more wind, the more backscatter, roughly. And using this, we are able to derive both wind speed and wind direction from these satellite measurements. We also have a soil moisture product, but I won't go into that because we have a limited amount of time here. So how do we use Julia at EUMETSAT? I just made this quick slide to tell something about how we use it. So we mostly use it for internal things in my team. We use it to monitor the data. So we monitor the scientific part of the data. So we have the operations department, which monitors the voltage, is the instrument in the correct mode, has it the right temperature. We look at statistics of the data and make sure that everything is all right, and we're able to use Julia there. Visualization of the data. We do intercalibration. So maybe I should say the instrument, the scatterometer instrument we have now, are part of the MedUp mission, and the first MedUp satellite that flew for 15 years, but is out, and we have 2 satellites still flying in that program. But right now we are recalibrating the first 15 years of data and making sure it's really good intercalibrated and reprocessing it with the latest processor. We do it for regression testing, studies. We're preparing calibration and validation tools for the next generation. Where we don't use Julia right now is in the operational processing chain. So like the near real-time processing chain that all the weather centers depend on and that needs to run 24/7. First of all, it was set up quite before Julia, because the satellite program has been going for quite a while. And then Julia is not a big thing in our organization. It's only like a small niche. So we only have a few programming languages which are allowed there. Just want to touch a bit on power to the user and what we're doing. I have this package called MedUpNative.jl, and it's under development, and it's kind of the first Julia package at EUMETSAT. At least it will be publicly available. and it's just a common data model for some of the MedUp native binary formats. So it's a format that we use for some of the data from our low Earth orbiting satellite program, and we use this format quite a lot internally, and we also publish data in this format that are freely available and out there, and some data is only published in this format. So that's why I thought it would be nice for users to have a good Julia package to read it and use it, and a user-friendly package. It's also a way, again, to make something that I could use myself and my team can use, but also to give the ability to share the tooling that we use at EUMETSAT to work with our data with the users, so they could use some of the same tooling. I aim to register this autumn, but I mean it's still quite new, so it only works for my sensor right now, ASCAT, which is the scatterometer. But I also get help for the hyperspectral infrared team. They have a sensor on the MedUp satellite, and they are kind of the other team at EUMETSAT, which uses Julia. So it's really nice that they are also contributing. And I mean, we aim to not only cover our own sensors, but just cover the whole satellite. So all the data that we as EUMETSAT put out in the native binary format, we want the package to cover that, and also in all the format versions, because when you run a satellite program for over 20 years, then over 15 years, then sometimes the versions of the format changes a bit along the way. So that's also something we want to hide away. Yeah. And it's already on publicly available on GitLab, but it's not registered yet because it's not. I want to make it better before it's registered. Yeah. So thank you, and questions.
Are there any questions?
Yeah, nice. So how widely is Julia now distributed in EUMETSAT? Any chance that like the LI people have already some?
No, the LI people doesn't use it. Not as far as I know. So it's very much my team with the scatterometer, and then the hyperspectral team, and it's half the hyperspectral team that uses it. So it's for the higher level products they use it. So but I mean, maybe in the future there will be more, but right now it's not a.
Right, and maybe a port for the data store access could be nice also. I can use command line anyway, but yeah, this could be.
Yeah. So I mean, but I'll have to talk with them about that. I looked a bit on it internally. I want to have this out first, but then and we have the Python API, to work with the API. But I mean, there could also be a Julia wrapper for it. But I haven't cleared that with anyone, so I don't know if I can make it. Yeah.
Thank you.
We still have time for more questions, if there are some. No more questions, so we move on. Thank you a lot. More applause.